So in this video, I'm harvesting the compost for my garden and for sale to the locals. This will get mixed into my front compost where the worms will start going a bit crazy on it, feeding on it as well, and it'll be curing more and picking up more biology in there from the worms and becoming more fertile. But one of the progress is get these Aussie gardener gloves on, 10% off in the description if you want to get these. Work these really hard, they're great. I've been told by my wife, keep my fingernails nice and clean, so they've got to go on. And what we're going to do is just pile it right in. Now, the girls love being around it while I'm digging, so she's hanging around right here and getting a good look, aren't you, mate? One of them I've had to sort of lock away because they're just getting annoying, and they're probably getting upset because I'm here digging up stuff and they can't be part of it. So maybe I'll let them in because I don't think they're going to run off. They're just going to go crazy on this stuff. So let's do that while I harvest this. They'll get an extra feed. That's the idea. Now this compost, because it's always having nitrogen laid into it from the girls, it's becoming what they want to call this new fad, of this new way of talking about things and saying it's activated, a bit like, you know, for cooking and activating seeds and different things to unlock the nutrients. Well, really, good old-fashioned organic gardening has always been about getting it right and just using the basics and understanding nature to grow the best food as possible. And look, mulch with chicken manure in it and the microbes and fungi all moving through it, worms and all that good stuff, you can't beat it. So I've got nearly a full barrow here, which is really, really great. And what I've got to do is I've got to actually take it back out to the front garden. And so this is where things are going to get a bit tricky because she's a bit heavy to carry and film at the same time. Thanks for all your chook pop, girl. So it's time to dump it onto this compost pile. Beautiful compost, this stuff, and start feeding it with this amazing chicken manure compost. Now, it's pretty simple. I'm stuck there for a second. It's pretty simple. All I do is just keep building the pile like that. And we build the pile so it's in such a way that it's like a pyramid shape. That way it gets oxygen all the way around it. And when you've got oxygen all the way around the pile, it performs much better. When you've got it sort of flat, you can't get the heat into it, especially when you're composting right at the start, and you don't have it cone shaped, it just doesn't perform as well. Speak to every good composter. They're even doing it in a long, like pyramid shape, which we call a windrow, or a round shape like this, and move it from one shape to the next and feed from the top. And if it's hot, turn it over every day when it's really hot, and about every third day after that. But at the moment, this is just really just compost that's being fed, and this stuff, it is just beautiful. It's a little bit warm actually at the moment because I'm putting this on top, which still has a bit of nitrogen that hasn't broken down just yet. So the worms are moving down, and as soon as it rains, it cools down, they'll move up into this system and start feeding in here again. And then I come through, I sift it all, I remove the worms, put them back into the big worm farm at the back, throw them to the corners of the pile, and keep recycling the system. I just keep feeding this pile, I take from the pile for the garden, and to make bags of compost for the locals. So that's a part of my system here that I'm doing at Marty's Garden. If you've got any questions or you'd like to know something about my organic gardening here at Mullumbimby, Northern New South Wales, Australia, just near Byron Bay, leave a comment and I will answer down below. You have a great day, happy gardening, and we'll see you at the next video real soon. Thanks for coming. But oh yeah, don't forget, I'm all about helping you save money this season. So make sure you subscribe.